Hello, and welcome to another episode of One of Us is Being Forced to Be Here. I kind of think there should be an alternative title for the moment. One of us is being incentivized in some way to be here, but however I get them, I get them.
100.
It is what it is. But this is a special episode because Caleb has actually agreed to open up and talk about something that is, pretty personal and something that we have been going through all his life, and that's kind of giving us insight and telling his story of how it is to have cystic fibrosis. And Caleb, do you want to tell those that are listening what cystic fibrosis is, or do you want me to give the recap?
It's the lung thing.
It's the lung thing? It doesn't only affect your lungs.
I forgot what it affects.
So cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease that affects all the areas in his body or a person's body that has, wherever there's tubes, that's where it's going to affect, because that's where mucus or thick linings can build up and create basically a breeding ground of germs. Excuse me. And excuse me, sorry. One of the major things is usually the lungs, because of all the tubes that we have in our lungs. They can clog up with mucus and make it very difficult for those with CF to breathe. And like I said, with having that mucus stuck in there, it can essentially become a breeding ground for germs and bacteria, because for us non-CFers, when we get a little congested, we can and kind of clear it out, and it's all, it all comes out freely. Or we can take something that could help us clear out those passages. They, however, cannot, because they have super strength mucus that could probably, if you use their mucus, if this was like a Marvel universe comic book, you could be Mucus Man, and your mucus could make them stick to the wall or something. I see a smirk there. Stick to the wall or whatever. That's how strong it is. But because of that, he has to take, medications and do therapies and whatnot. It can affect the digestive system, making it difficult for his body to absorb the nutrients that he needs when he's from what he's eating. So he has to take medication to tell his body, hey, I need you to pull what I need from this. And individuals with cystic fibrosis are usually in the low weight range. It can sometimes be difficult for them to gain weight because the body's not holding on to that nutrients to be able to thrive and whatnot. Previously, those with CF had difficulties if they wanted to have children. It was difficult for them. Now, I'm going to have a full disclosure moment. That is one thing that I was excited about for him, because I didn't have to worry about any teenage pregnancies, because we know kids are going to do what they're going to do, because, whatever.
What in the hell are you yapping about?
So Did you just cuss at me?
No.
So that was one of the things. But with the wonderful drug Trikafta,
Hurt drug.
what?
Wonderful drug.
It is a wonderful drug because it made, a lot more things possible. With Trikafta, we started to have a baby boom in the CF community. A lot of CFers were getting pregnant and having babies, and that's a wonderful thing. And so now I have to worry about my son going out there, and he's a good boy. And so another thing about CFers was how you and I, when we sweat, our body would just reabsorb that secretion, that sweat. But with CFers, they crystallize. They would crystallize, like when they would sweat, their sweat would like crystallize and it would actually be like salt. I used to tell, he probably doesn't remember this, but I used to tell Caleb when he was younger that when we needed money, I would rent him out to the hunters and they could put him on a post and let the deers come and lick him to lick the salt off of him. And but yeah, and it was like really amazing to see because it would really crystallize on him. And and that's why dogs used to always jump on him and like licking him, because they could taste the salt on his skin. But ever since Trikafta came along and he started taking it, it's no more crystallization. That was the first thing that we really noticed, was that when he would sweat, there was no more crystallization. And then I think one of the biggest tests was we went to the aquarium. He probably doesn't even remember this either. We went to the aquarium one day, he and I and my mom, and there's the bridge in the aquarium that goes from one side of the not the aquarium, the zoo, one side of the zoo to the other, and he ran it back, ran down, ran back, and there was no huffing and puffing, and it was just amazing. It didn't seem like a big deal to someone else, but it was a big deal to me, and yeah, I kind of cried, but it was all good. But Caleb, tell us, give us a insight of the day in the life of a 15-year-old with cystic fibrosis and what you have to go through and what you have to deal with and be mindful of.
My day is like any other person's day.
Mm-hmm.
When I eat, I take medicine, which most people also take medicine.
What kind of medicine do you take?
Digestive medicine.
And what's that? What does it do?
It's in the name. But it helps you digest. I don't know how to explain it better than what it's called.
So if you don't take the medication, what can happen?
You just don't absorb the nutrients of the food.
And how do you feel physically if you don't take the medication?
I honestly don't feel different.
But what are some signs if you don't take the medication when you eat that you would see to know that, okay, I didn't take my medicine?
You feel less full, I guess.
I don't think you have really dealt with this, but You can have stomach issues. Your stomach could bother you, can be upset. One of the surefire ways to know that the absorption is not happening the way that it is supposed to happen is that you would have greasy stools. And that's, basically that's the fat that should have been absorbed into your body that was not absorbed. Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's not a fun thing, is it?
I don't know.
Look, you said you were going to talk.
Yeah. I am talking.
No.
This is talking.
What other medicines do you take?
Some, I seriously, like, I mean, I just take them. I don't really pay attention to what they are. Isn't one of the side effects of CF also, like, vitamin D deficiency or something?
Is it?
Maybe. I take vitamin D pills.
You put your thing of pills together every day.
You expect
So
me to
what
read
does
them?
each one of those pills?
I don't know.
That's not good. You should know what you're putting into your body.
The doctors know what I'm putting into my body. I think that's fine.
What if you have a crazy doctor who's like, I want to experiment with this person, so I'm going to tell them that this is this, but it's not really that.
Well, that sucks for me, I guess. I have good reading comprehension, I swear.
What treatments do you have to do?
An air one, like, it's air clearance, like,
And how do you do that?
it, like, vibrates on my lungs.
How?
I don't know how it, like, it,
Do you have to put something on to get this vibration?
yeah,
What?
a vest.
Oh. What other treatments do you do?
Like an air one.
A breathing treatment?
Yeah, a breathing treatment.
You do realize that you are soon to be transferring to the adult clinic, and then you are responsible for your care. So if you don't know what you're doing now, you're not going to know what you're supposed to do when you become an adult, and I don't attend the appointments with you, and I'm not the person that is talking to them and making sure that you have your medication and everything. So if you don't get a clear, valid understanding of what it is that you're taking, why you're taking it, how you're supposed to take it, what you're doing, how you're supposed to be doing it, how often you're supposed to be doing it, then you are going to end up in the hospital. Because we do know that this disease does not have a cure yet. Even though Trikafta may make you feel like it is a cure, but it is not. So you have to take vitamin D pills. You take Creon pills every time you eat a meal or a snack. How many pills of Creons do you have to take?
5 with meals. And then I think 2 to 3 with snacks.
And so if you were eating fruit, would you have to take any Creon?
I don't know about that.
So
It's food, so I would assume so.
now we really got to work on your understanding of your your illness here, mister. Because when you take the Creon, you have to take it, make sure you're taking it with something that has fat in it. So if it has, I believe, 6 or 7 grams of fat or higher.
6, 7. It's 13. It's 13 grams of fat.
If it has that amount of fat or higher, you need to make sure you're taking your Creon so your body can absorb the nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
So you should be having a very high calorie diet. What's the calorie count of what? How many calories are you supposed to be consuming a day?
I thought it changed, but I'm not sure. So I think it's still like 2,800.
Round about that. That's a lot.
That's not a lot. That's easy to do.
Do you do it every day? You do?
I'm able to, yeah.
Oh, okay. And okay, so we've got vitamin D, we've got the Creon. You used to take a antibiotic every other day, but you no longer can take that now. Why?
Because my body needs to recuperate from it.
From all the antibiotics you had to
Pump into myself.
because
A lung infection.
mm-hmm.
Oh, but
And-
that lung infection isn't technically caused by CF. It's caused by poor management of the kitchen.
Well, we don't know for sure if that's where it came from.
But it's likely. It's like.
But it's highly likely that the bacteria that you ingested came from, it's found in the environment, in dirt, and it grows on onions.
Specifically old, rotten onions.
Yeah, if there's moldy onions, that's no bueno, which is why I no longer buy onions to keep in the house. It's single-use onions. Get a small one, chop it
You
up, and then
never
throw it
did
away.
that.
Or I get the ones that are already diced so I can use it and then throw the rest away. Just so it doesn't get the opportunity to manifest. And okay, so you have that. Then you have the multivitamin. What else?
You just said them all.
No, I did. I only said
Oh,
3
wait,
things.
B12.
B12, but that's not really CF. That's more of a. You started taking that because you had migraines.
Yeah. I don't know any other ones that are related to CF then. Because I'm pretty sure all the other ones are related to like other things.
Well, the Trikafta.
I said Trikafta.
Oh, okay. And that one is one you take in the morning and at night.
Yeah.
Um.
Same with the multivitamin.
Mm-hmm. And then you have your inhaler that you take as needed. And then.
I mean, but that's because of asthma,
Yeah. But it's asthma from CF.
I guess.
And then you have the breathing treatment is the Pomazine. And one thing with CF individuals is they usually have a constant cough, but Caleb doesn't usually have a cough. That's usually my indicator that something is wrong when I hear him start coughing. What else?
I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
So, in In the course of your life with this, how many hospital stays have you had because of CF?
I don't know. My memory is really bad. I don't know.
Maybe you don't know. It's not like it's a huge number, which more in some cases it is, but we have been very blessed that he's only had 2 stays in the hospital. One when you got your G tube put in, and then 2 when you got your PICC line put in to start your antibiotic treatment.
I don't even remember that visit.
You don't remember what
The
visit?
PICC line one. Even though that was recent. Again, my memory is horrible. I seriously don't get how I pass any test.
Yeah, the more I talk to you, I start to wonder the same thing.
It all just kind of comes rushing back to me. In like the heat of the moment, I guess.
Like, your last comment just had 2 songs like come to my head that I really want to sing, but I won't sing because I can't sing. But yeah. So do you feel that having CF limits you in things that you would like to do?
No.
You don't?
The only thing that would probably limit me is like the army because it's a disease, but why would I want to join the army? That's stupid. I mean, I personally wouldn't want to join the army because I do not want to risk my life.
That's a very disrespectful comment to make for those that do sign up and sacrifice their lives so that you can be free to make idiotic comments like that, insensitive comments like that.
That's why I tried to fix it, but I don't
Yeah.
think I made it better.
Yeah, that's why we think before we speak. So having CF, does it make you mindful of places that you go and how you interact with people?
Not really.
Should you be mindful?
Based on how you're saying, should you be mindful? I'm guessing yes.
Yeah, because you don't know what illnesses that people are walking around with, and you can't just catch something and recoup like that. I don't understand why you seem to have this think that you're invincible and that no matter what happens, you're just going to bounce right back. Do you know the stress and the turmoil that I went through these past couple of months when you were battling your lung infection?
Kinda.
Kinda.
I get you were having problems, but like, I was either asleep or like dozing off. Dozing off.
So you do need to be mindful of when you go out and who you're around, because you can't be around somebody who is sick. A common cold to me can be a hospital stay for you.
I've gotten the common cold before. It's not that hard on me.
When most people get the common cold, they don't have to call in for a series of antibiotics from their doctor.
I don't call in for a series of antibiotics.
No, I call in for a series of antibiotics from your
all I do is
doctors.
sleep, and then I'm good the next day. Like with the fever, I was good. I was like sick, then I was like feeling better. But since we were doing activities, I instantly like started feeling worse again, because obviously we were outside and doing stuff. Obviously I would start feeling worse again, and then I rested again, continue resting, and then my body recuperated, because like that's how bodies be doing their thing.
Oh my God! Like the ignorance of the youth. I
How
mean,
is that
it's
ignorant?
just so. Oh, I just do this and like, yeah, and then it's like, yeah, and I'm just like back and like, yeah. So, oh my gosh, where do we go from here? So like, when you were born, and we found out that you had cystic fibrosis, the life expectancy of someone with cystic fibrosis was 35, 40, I think. And now, I think the life expectancy may be up to 60, 70 maybe? So you may actually get to live a full life.
60, 70.
Oh my God, I really am not liking you right now.
Cursed
Grow up.
numbers. Cursed numbers. I'm doing that on purpose. Yeah.
So
I can live longer.
we
I
have
guess.
the Great Strides Walk every year, and we've been participating in it. And every year, I think, year 15? We've done it for 14 years. We didn't do it the first year.
Because I was a baby.
Your grandma did it the first year when we were still living in Cincinnati. She did the first one down here by herself. And then when we moved down, we started doing it, and we've done it every year since.
I'm always the first one to finish. Currently. Because I always get to the end, then I start walking back before everyone.
Yeah. And so this year it's happening again in May. And May, either the second or third Saturday of May. I think it's in the same place that it was last year
I hate
in
that
Mount
area.
Pleasant.
It's not a fun place to walk through.
Yeah, wasn't very fun. But it is what it is. I don't know why they changed the location from Wanamaker Park,
It's
but
probably because someplace bought it out.
no one bought out Wanamaker Park.
We live in a capitalist society. We live in a society, Mom. We live in a society. We're just like Joker. We live in a society.
Anyway, last year we won the award for
Wasn't it most people?
biggest team. Yeah, I think we might try to go for it again this year. Why are you shaking your head now?
What? Oh no, I was thinking about something else.
So why don't you invite any of your friends to walk with you?
I just don't remember it.
Well, I'm telling you now,
Alright.
so you can reach out to them and say, "Hey, I have a walk for cystic fibrosis. You want to join?" I feel like the more the merrier. I'm big on spreading the awareness. I suck at the fundraising part. I really do.
I don't get how you suck at it.
What do you mean?
You're able to get a bunch of people. So I'm confused on how you suck at fundraising. Like, why not get every single person that you're able to find out, get them to donate at least $1? That's like what, $100?
We didn't have 100 people.
Yeah, but like,
But everyone, I think my issue with going that is that I don't know what people's financial situations are, and I don't want them to feel like they have to donate money to be a part of it. I mean,
I just don't like people.
yeah. It's surprising that you have friends.
I don't think that's that surprising. Jeez.
I do wonder. I'm like, how do you have friends anyway? Because, like, if you talk to your friends like the way that I think that you talk to them.
How do you think I talk to them?
Not very nice sometimes.
What do you mean by not very nice? Like, genuinely, what do you mean by not very nice?
Look, like, you don't talk to your friends the way you're talking to me right now.
What? That still doesn't... What? That still doesn't...
The way that you're talking now to me, is that how you talk to your friends?
How am I talking to you? I don't understand this. How am I talking to you? And then what way do you think I talk to my friends?
Are you free flowing? Is a conversation easy to have with you, with your friends? Do your friends have to pull conversation and answers from you when they ask you questions?
I mean, they watch the same TV shows as me, so it's not that hard to get a conversation.
So y'all only talk about TV stuff. Y'all don't talk about like personal things. Y'all don't talk about life and what you're thinking about and what your plans are for the future.
I mean, we do, but we make fun of each other. In like a friendly way.
How do you make fun of somebody in a friendly way?
Because we're friends, we know it's jokes.
Has a friend ever taken it too far?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Like, I'd remember. Again, horrible memory.
But see,
even
that's
if they have, I don't think I would have minded. I don't think I would have cared. Because, like, obviously they took it far. I went like, yeah, that's a little too far. And obviously they haven't done it again, so.
And what about you? Like, have you said or done something to a friend that may have gone too far and they didn't say anything to you? And don't say that you haven't, because I have seen you with some of your friends and you have done and said things that have been too far and has hurt a friend's feelings. And I've had to make you go back and apologize. Because you can be very indifferent about things that you say, and that is a curse, because I can be the same way too. Like, you will say something, and no, I'm not saying their name. You will say something. No.
All right.
You will say something to them, and it may not have been your intent for what you have said to be hurtful, but it landed that way. So that's why I'm like, you need to be mindful of what you're saying and how you're saying things to people, because it's a lot of it is how you say something. And you want people, when they think of you, you don't want them to be like, oh, I didn't like the way he made me feel the last time we were together, therefore I don't want to be around him. He's not my friend. And you say this phrase, I don't care, a lot. And that is,
That's rude.
you are a very caring person, so don't say I don't care.
No, I say I don't care to things that are like, that don't really affect anything. Like, say you like, whenever you're asking me about clothes to go when you're going to court, like, should I do this clothing or should I do this clothing? I go, I don't care, because it genuinely doesn't matter what you wear as long as you're presentable.
Yes, I understand there's something like that, and then with me, yeah, no. But if someone cares enough or thought enough to ask you for your opinion about something that they're doing or wearing, that means they value you and value your friendship. And then for you to go, I don't care, that kind of lands a little differently, you know, like, well, dang, I thought this person was my friend, and they, I'm asking for their opinion or their insight or whatever, and they're like, I don't care, and very flippant about it at that as well.
I mean, if it's a male friend, I'm gonna go, I don't care, because I'm messing with them, and that's just how we are. But if it's like a female friend, then yeah, I would go, I do like that one better, but I don't really think you should be taking my opinion on this.
Okay, I like that part there, but I want to go back to your part where you say if it's a male friend, you would do it. Why is it okay to do that with a male friend but not with a female friend?
I don't know. They just act differently.
Do you feel that your male friends, that their feelings are not as valid as your female friends when it comes
we
to
just
that?
act differently to each other.
But I want you to see something. I want you to understand this early on in your young manhood, whatever phrase we want to use it or call it, and help take this with you when you become an adult. And you can laugh and think that it is corny, but I need you to understand this. I want you to look at me while I say this.
All right.
Your emotions,
Are valid.
your feelings,
Are valid.
they are valid. Your mental health,
Are valid.
not only is it valid, it is very important that you take care of that and you pay attention to that.
Now, what you said isn't really corny. That's just like basic common sense.
Yeah, but in society,
Well, society. We live
In
in a capitalist
society, they try to make it seem like a man should be ashamed to express his emotions, to tell what he's feeling, or to even be conscious and aware that he may have mental health issues or he needs to pay attention to his mental health.
Well, yeah, but I'm a. Oh, dang it! I'm a healthy man who knows who I am, what I am.
Who are you?
Where
What
is it?
are you?
Well, I identify as a man.
Okay. That's good to know, because I know I gave birth to a boy that would become a man.
Alright. A lot of people say I have healthy masculinity, which, I mean, I guess, but I don't think there's, like, toxic masculinity. I think that's just idiot guys that are rude for no reason. Because you can also be a woman with toxic masculinity. But that isn't really masculinity. That's just you being a
That's
douche.
just a toxic person.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, I try to help when I can help, but I find no point in helping if there are other people that are already willing to help. I feel like I would just get in the way.
But don't you think that you might be able to provide insight that the others haven't?
I'm smart, but I'm not that smart to help provide something else. That's why I actively like doing group projects when it comes to subjects I'm not very good in.
Like?
English. I have great reading comprehension when it comes to things I enjoy. This is why I've almost always failed English almost every year. Because I just don't enjoy it, so I don't want to do the work. So I don't do the work, so I don't turn it in, so I start failing. Then, near the end of the quarter, I make an academic comeback, like the glorious goat I am. And like, genuinely suck. I hate you.
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. You actually said that with a straight face. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, genuine goat. Go ahead.
And then, like, also, I just don't like, I usually just don't like my teachers. It it is mostly just the teachers, to be honest.
What
like,
about
fifth grade was alright. I was able to do 5th grade pretty well. Still failed, like, halfway through, and then made an academic comeback near the end of quarters. But that's just because I'm like that. But, like, when it comes to math, I find math to be a very easy and simple subject. I feel like a lot of people just overcomplicate it, which, yeah, sometimes it can be complicating. Like, this year, it was a little complicating. That's just because I barely got any sleep. every single time it hits my birthday the next day, I just feel more tired, and then every single day later I feel more and more tired. It's like an age thing. Like, the older you get, the more tired you get. Also back pain. I don't know why, but I keep getting back pain every time I get a year older. And then it's like painful too. Like, I don't know why. I'm like a 50-year-old man already.
Well, we did do a bone density and bone age for you. You are.
When I was 14.
Your bones are 3 years older than what your chronological age is.
Which sucks, because that means I can't get any taller. I'm like stuck at 5'5".
You might get another inch in there.
Another way that I'm a very healthy masculine guy, when I'm put in a dress and makeup, I don't go like, I shouldn't be in this, I'm a man, I look weird. No, I find them very comfortable.
And how often are you putting on a dress and makeup?
Theater.
And
like we did paper dresses, and I was like, no, I'm the one who's being put in the dress, because I'm obviously the hottest here. I'm the cutest, and
you're vain, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
But then I also went like, one way to step up against all these other teams, put some makeup on me, man. I'd look goated in it. I do look glorious in lipstick.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Do what?
Let's not start wearing lipstick.
Why not?
Why would you? Lipstick was created for, especially if it's outside the theater. I could see if you're doing a character and you're in a play and you need the makeup on to sell your character. But in your everyday life, really, why are you wearing lipstick?
I mean, not in my everyday life, but like, still, I look good in lipstick.
I don't even wear lipstick like that. And I'm a female.
Alright. Sorry I'm healthy in my body and comfortable with myself.
I love that you're comfortable with yourself, but let's try not to make that a habit.
I guess I won't.
You have the desire to wear lipstick frequently?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know why you're getting so weird over lipstick.
It's a gateway. It's a gateway cosmetic. Soon you'll be doing other things.
No, I'm not good at doing cosmetic, so I don't think I would be spending $100 on lipstick like that.
Thank God.
I'm not good at makeup, but makeup was put on me, and I looked good in it. I look good in it.
You could be a makeup artist if you get that familiar with it.
Well, yeah, that'd just be another avenue for me to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, and this year, I mean, CF hasn't really affected anything in school. It's just CF. Honestly, after Trifecta, it's kind of just there. But like, yeah, sometimes it'll spike up, but that's just because like, sometimes I either forget to take my medicine or it's spring. I hate the spring. I hate the summer. I like the fall and I love the winter.
Well, anytime you have like any of the weather changes, it does affect you.
Yeah, because climate change.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're too drastic of changes.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally last week, it was in what the 40s to 50s, and now it's already hitting 80s to 90s.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid climate change. Ugh. Luckily, the ozone is slowly healing. But slowly. So, like, honestly, it'll probably be like 1% fixed 100 years after I die.
So, with the advancement in CF, it has increased the possibility of you to procreate.
Yeah,
Have you thought about having kids when you get older and married?
Yeah. I would want a daughter because I don't want to deal with another me.
What do you
I know
mean you don't want to
myself.
deal with another you?
I know myself. My kid's just going to end up like me, and he's going to be a procrastinator.
Dude, you are a mini me and you are a boy. So what do you think if you had a girl?
Well, I mean, it would be easier because, I mean, since you're a girl, you've never, like, had the experience of a boy, which means you don't really know how to also, I'm your first kid, so you don't really have the experience of raising a boy. But, like, if I had a girl, I'm pretty sure my wife would still be with me and still hopefully be alive. And then she would help me raise her. And then if it did end up being a boy, I'd be fine with it. I know how to raise them.
You think and you hope.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't come with a manual. And you guys, each one are different.
What?
Each one's different.
What's different?
Kid. No two kid, even though they come from the same parent, no two kids are the same.
Oh yeah. I mean, but
And so this is the thing.
if my kid gets C's, I'm not making them pay me $20.
Yeah, well, that's my rule. This is my thing. And it's coming back to me through you. What? All the things that I used to do to my mom.
I swear to God, if you're saying I'm doing that to you.
It's all coming back through you to me. So she's getting, your granny's getting a nice little chuckle and a nice little laugh when I call her and be like, you won't believe what your grandson did. And I start telling her the things that you did. And she sits there and she goes, mm-hmm. Do you remember when you were blah, 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 and you did la, la, la? And I'm like, ugh.
I don't know.
Yeah. So I kind of remember a lot of things that I did. And so I'm going to tell you now, don't do it. Look at me.
What is that?
Don't do it.
Alright, yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Uh-huh. What do you mean, don't do it? That doesn't...
Just don't do it. Before you even do it or think about doing it, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Or just come in and say, hey, Mom, what do you think about XYZ? And I can say, no, don't do it.
XYZ. I think that's a coding term. XYZ. It doesn't matter if it is or not. I'm not going into... Oh, coding is a part of software.
I love how you jump around.
I don't like my software class. Or it's not even software, it's engineering. My engineering class is lame. It's lame.
It's the first one.
Does that mean it has to be lame?
Yes.
A first class can be good and fun. Like, I'm saying it's
What's lame about it?
Well, teacher hasn't taught us anything.
Really?
Really? It's been an entire quarter since I've started. I don't know anything. Like, the only reason I know something like ohms is because, my friend Trip, he has already taken, algebra, so he already knows that stuff. I haven't taken algebra yet, so I don't know that, which I was supposed to take algebra, but they keep changing the curriculum. So I ended up having to take geometry before algebra, which geometry isn't that hard. I think it's just because my teacher was good. And then, it's also annoying because he gives us, like, work that he expects everyone to be able to do, and everyone can do it, but like half the class should not be in there, because I don't think they obviously don't understand what's happening, because in like the first 10 minutes of us actually being able to do the assignment, I get it done pretty fast, and then I have like the next 30 minutes to just do anything. And I say 30 minutes, you would realize that's 40 minutes, right? Out of a 90-minute class. That's because the other, 50 minutes? Yeah, the other 50 minutes he's talking the entire time. And because he talks about what we're going to be doing, and then he goes, commercial break, then keeps talking. Then he goes, end of commercial break. Then he starts talking about another thing. So we just keep waiting and waiting until we're actually able to do the assignment, and then half of the class is not able to finish it, and then the other half of the class is able to finish it because it's not that hard of an assignment. It's just 3D modeling, and 3D modeling is really easy. I will admit Tinkercad is just really annoying to use, but it's not that hard. Like, that's where I got this iron lung from. I 3D modeled this. Aw, dang it! I 3D modeled this and had to print it.
Let me see. It looks like the Starship Enterprise.
I have no
Space.
idea how you're getting that. The Starship
The
Enterprise
final
looks entirely
frontier.
different from that.
These are the voyages.
I mean,
of
I get
the
it from like
Starship
these
Enterprise.
bits, but this is a literal cylinder. I don't get how that looks like the Starship Enterprise. It would be a flat disc connected to these. But I don't even know why I'm
You're
saying
such
that.
a killjoy.
I don't watch Star Trek.
You're such a killjoy.
How am I a killjoy?
My excitement from that, and you're like,
I'm being factual with the. It's fantasy. Be factual with fantasy. Alright, yeah, sure.
But listen to what you're saying. Just because it's easy for you
I know it's easy for me. I wish I had
does
like personal
not
classes.
make it mean it's going to be easy for somebody else. So you can't knock them
I guess
because
you're
they
right.
don't get it as fast as you do.
I hope like a couple people in that class whenever they're stuck.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ask you for help because you'd probably make me feel bad. Well, you do make me feel bad, and I'm your mama.
I mean, usually, since the second period, I'm already pretty tired from the day, so...
Second period and you're tired?
Every class is like 90 minutes, so the first 90 minutes is in the first period, which, I mean, it's not that bad, but, like, it's not bad. It's just, it's first period, so you're, like, just sitting there.
Maybe we need to work on you going to bed earlier so you can get enough sleep.
It's not a sleep thing. Because when I do go to bed at, like, an appropriate time, I end up tired. More tired than if I were to go to sleep at, like, 5. And then wake up 2 hours later. Also, the food they serve is supposed to be, like, good for you. There's no nutrients in the food.
Time out. Back up. Why didn't you have lunch today?
I did have lunch.
You text me. And
I texted you that lunch wasn't filling.
Oh, okay.
Because we had a closed ILT because last Friday some kid this one girl had a grudge against another girl and they saw each other in the cafeteria, so they started fighting, and then this one kid, he got on top of a table and started throwing cheese, and then other kids started getting on the tables and throwing stuff. It was a whole thing.
So y'all had a food fight.
I wasn't even in there. I saw the video though. It was funny. It was really funny. Cause first you see the fight happening, then you see like 3 people get on top of desks and start throwing cheese. It's funny. Like, it shouldn't have happened, but it's funny. Cause it's just like oh, it's a fight. That's common. Why is there cheese everywhere? Yeah. So that happened, and then everyone... I still hate the fact that they punish everyone for something like 5 people did. Those people are idiots. We shouldn't be punished for their idiocracy. Why are you going like that?
I was trying to agree, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
But
I'm just
okay.
glad I didn't have personal finance today, but I have it tomorrow and Thursday. Damn it.
So let's kind of circle back and kind of close out.
Close out? Nah. I'm gonna talk about personal finance now.
No, I can't. I cannot do.
Dang it.
I can't. We can save that for another day.
You got me ranting now. This is like the only chance you're getting for all this beautiful content.
I have a feeling that you will be interjecting yourself into the conversation when I start talking to others.
At least let me say this one thing about personal finance.
What?
For the credit we need for personal finance is a half credit. I'm taking advanced personal finance, which is a full credit. I could have already had personal finance done because personal finance itself is a one semester class, while this is a year-long class. I could have already had that credit. I could have been done with it. But no, I have to do an entire year of learning absolutely nothing. I have been through that class for 3 quarters so far, and I have learned absolutely nothing. The only thing I might have learned is how to calculate a mortgage. I still don't know how to do that. I don't know how to even pay off a loan for a car. I don't know how to make an account in a bank. I don't know how to do anything, which is surprising. The only thing I learned was how to write a check. But the crazy thing is, I learned how to write a check 2 years ago. I don't need this information. I need new information. I'm tired of this class, especially because we're supposed to do 3 days worth of work within 20 minutes because half of the time he forgets to post the work. Alright, my rant's over.
Question. Do they ask you guys to survey your classes?
I don't know. I don't pay attention. Alright, wait. When it comes to the classes, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't remember surveying any class. They probably did like at the end of second quarter, but I wasn't there end of second quarter, so. But oh, about the not paying attention in class. I do pay attention in class, for the most part. When it involves like guided notes or like just notes in general, I will zone out and not really pay attention until they say something that's actually needed to be known. Because half of the time the teachers will just go off and rant about something that doesn't relate to the lesson at all. Like we could be learning about circles, and then the teacher will start ranting about squares for some reason. So, yeah.
What have I told you about your classes and your encounters when you're in the learning setting?
I don't remember it.
You're not going to like everything that all your teachers try to teach you. Get it, do what you need to do so you can move on.
I wish I could.
You are
I
not-
wish I could get something, but I can't get anything if they don't teach me anything.
They teach you enough for you to be able to complete the assignment, don't they?
Every other class besides personal finance, yeah.
Yeah, I'm questioning about that personal finance because you should be able to know. Well, you don't have a job yet, so it's not like you need to know how to do taxes. Personal finances back in my day was called economics.
There is a separate economics class.
Oh, you do have economics class.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you should take that one.
No. I'd rather not. I shouldn't go into economics because it's not going to be like, because you said personal finance was called economics when you went to school. That means economics is teaching an entirely different thing now, because they obviously took what was from economics from when you were going and changed it to personal finance. So now economics is entirely business related.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't do that. I'm not going into business. I'm going into engineering and computing. So I would continue taking computer classes. What?
Nothing. Do you think, how close do you think we are to a cure?
I don't know. I mean, we got Trikafta. That's already kind of close because it stops a lot of the symptoms so far. There are a lot it doesn't like fully stop, but it still partially stops it because a lot of symptoms are caused by other symptoms, and when those symptoms are blocked off, then the other ones are less. They're weaker, I guess. So I'd say we're I guess half of the way there, because we already have a way to cure it. We just don't have a one-time cure.
Do you think that that cure will be created in your lifetime?
Probably not. Mainly because it was already expensive to make it like 10 years ago, but considering inflation and the economy now, it's 10 times more expensive now. And considering the rate of costs for everything going up, within like maybe even the next 5 years, it would be hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars to make it. So it really depends if like the value of money either goes down, or if we just fix how we're doing things, which I don't believe that's going to happen within my lifetime.
Do you know how much one prescription of Trikafta costs?
How much?
Almost $4,000.
Exactly. $4,000.
So that's why it's important.
Keep going up, because that's a temporary stop. Because it's not even a temporary cure. It's just a temporary stop to the symptoms. And if that already costs $4,000, imagine what a temporary cure would cost.
And then cure?
And then imagine what a full cure would cost. That would be insane.
So that's why it's important to raise awareness about cystic fibrosis by doing the Great Stride Walks. I love that you're wearing one of your t-shirts.
It was the closest to black because I didn't have any black shirts, and this entire week we're supposed to be wearing tech black.
Why? Oh,
but I'm out of black.
Oh, okay. Is that why you just did?
Yeah, but here's the thing: only one black shirt in there.
Where'd all your black shirts go?
Those are all wife beaters.
Oh.
I can't really wear those because then my arms are still going to be showing.
Yeah.
And I may be mixed, but I'm still mostly white.
Well, you should have said something that you needed black t-shirts.
Black t-shirts. I also want a black sweatshirt. I love the sweatshirt you got me for Christmas, but you know I prefer black.
Anyway, that's why it's important to
raise awareness.
Yeah, I'm getting really tired. Raise awareness for cystic fibrosis, and one way to do that is participating in the Great Strides Walk. They have a hike that they do. They also have a fishing tournament that they do. And I think they do like a bike thing as well.
Oh. Well, I can't do that. I can still barely ride a bike.
Yeah, because you don't go outside much. Maybe if you went outside
'Cause
more
I
and
hate
tried
people.
to. Well, you don't have to interact with everyone.
Interact with everyone.
And stop saying you hate people, because you don't hate people. Hate is a very bad word.
Very strong.
Yeah,
word.
it is a strong
Not
word.
bad word.
You can
strong.
say that you dislike people. You have a
But that's
strong
weak.
dislike for people.
Strong dislike is still weak.
Hate is not good. We were not made to hate. We're made to love one another. And you can love people that you don't like.
Yeah, alright.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, alright.
And, but yeah, you should think about inviting your friends to participate in the walk with us this year. And we should come up with a new t-shirt for Caleb's crew.
I can't think of anything. My
I
brain's
wasn't
already
asking you to
fried.
think of something right now. I just said we should think up a new shirt for.
Isn't May like the month directly before spring to summer? I think it is. I can't remember. This theater thing
question
is really draining me.
this what?
This theater thing is really draining me.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours. Your days are very long.
Yeah. Maybe I'd enjoy it more if I was getting paid. Huh.
No,
Aw.
you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't enjoy it. But it's theater, and I'm getting paid. I feel like I would enjoy it because it's something I love doing, while also...
If you love it, it wouldn't matter if you're getting paid or not.
But it'd be like a cool little bonus.
No, because you'd just be like, that's all I'm getting for this?
Well, it's a school production, so I wouldn't mind it. Because it's a school production.
So if you enjoy theater so much, why don't you ever try to audition for any other performances at other
I can't
theaters?
make that commitment.
Why not?
Because, well, I have to go to school every day. It's required by law. I just...
And those performances you would get paid for.
Yeah, but like... I'm not the one who would have to drive myself. You would. I feel like you would be the one who would get tired of that most of the time. Because there aren't any theaters that are actually close to us. They're all downtown.
There's Flowertown Theater.
That's still a pretty
That's
long
in
drive.
Somerville.
That's still a pretty long
But either way, it doesn't matter. I would not mind taking you to your audition or to your rehearsal or whatever.
Well. Next year, she's doing another play, and it's gonna be a Shakespearean play. But she said it's gonna be a Shakespearean comedy, so I'm gonna audition to be a character for that. I didn't know about this play. I probably would have auditioned even if I didn't know about it, but there still would have been a slight chance. But I'm not interested in any of the characters in this show. But a Shakespearean comedy, that's a comedy. I get to be comedic. I don't really like doing serious shows, because, I mean, a lot of the times I just kind of find them boring, especially because they just overplay the seriousness of it, and the story just ends up becoming boring because of that.
So let me tell you, in all honesty, when it comes to you in theater, I really wish that you would do more theater projects, because I think that you're really, really great at it. I mean, you come from a very drama-filled family to begin with, but I think you do well in whatever role that you get. You really encompass that character, and even when watching you work behind the scenes and doing things, you're very focused, and you're great with it. And even when you did that stint at Rollins where you directed, I thought you did a great job as well. And I'm not being biased because you're my
difficult because I also acted in it.
Right. So I think you did a really great job, and I'm not being biased because you're my kid, because I don't sugarcoat anything with you. But I think you have genuine talent and are able to do it, and I wish you would. Not that I'm trying to get you to pursue it as a career, but I think that you would get great enjoyment out of doing it as an extracurricular. And I really wish that you would do more, step out of your comfort zone of just school productions and do other areas.
I don't know. I think I'm not really fully ready for the real world.
You are not ready for the real world, but I think you're, building a foundation, building a good foundation.
I wish Publix would hurry up and tell me when I can start working.
Dude, you haven't even had an interview yet.
I know.
But anything else you want to say in closing about cystic fibrosis or life in general?
Alright. Tomorrow I have a quiz on hydrology. It's not that hard. Honestly, only hard question would be, does water expand or condense when it freezes? That's not even a hard question. It expands. That's kind of obvious. Only other hard question would probably be about evapotranspiration, which I find that it's combining two different things that are also the same thing. So I feel like but it's science. It's fine. Science is like my second favorite subject behind math because math is easy. Social studies is alright. I hate English because we are always told
You're not even taking English right now.
I know, but I still hate it. Because we always have to read something. I'm not interested in it.
You can't even speak English.
But English one was pretty easy. I gotta take English 2 next year. It's probably gonna be harder, but probably still easy.
Well, who knows? Your teacher might be willing to let you pick what you read and what you do, whatever. But I doubt it. But
it's
you never know.
Curriculum, and we're in DD2. I don't think it's gonna be looking good gracefully towards me.
Anyway.
And then like, I'm also proud to say I did make a glorious, gracious academic comeback in quarter 3 for what's it called? Geography? Yeah. Ugh, that was a crazy clutch up. That was genuinely a crazy clutch up. I was like, oh God, it's too late to clutch up this time. I think I'm failing. But I didn't, because I'm just him. I'm like that. I'm like that. I'm like that. Now all I gotta do is just not have to fail it hard enough to make me have to do an academic comeback. But, who knows? I always lie to myself about my academic stuff. So, I always say I'm gonna do something, then I just don't do it. So.
Yeah. How are your assignments? Are they all turned in? Are they all completed and submitted? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
For the most part.
Like, like,
Let me check my
wait,
emails.
how many weeks? Quarter four started last week. And that would be like 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. So that'd be what, 6, 9, 13. That would be 13 assignments last week just for Muskox. And I've turned in at least half. So
Yeah, get on that.
no, cause first day, second day, third day I turned in everything. And then last 2 days I turned in, I think, 2 of the assignments on the 19th and then 1 of the assignments on the 20th. Yeah. And then today I
Hey,
turned in both assignments.
don't care. Just turn them all in.
Turn them all in. Either turn them all in or pass.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with pass.
Turn them all in.
Turn them all. Ooh. Do you know how difficult that is?
So, you have, and we're going to close up because we're going on an hour 15. I may need to make this a two-parter. You
make it a
are,
full.
make it a what?
Just make it a full.
Make it
Dude,
a 4.
average podcasts are like 3 hours.
So, you've kind of really downplayed what all you go through with having cystic fibrosis.
I don't think I've downplayed it.
You've downplayed it.
I
'Cause
think I've downplayed your side of it. But for me, in my whole honest, can't think of the other word. I feel like how I feel with it, I don't think I've deeply had that much of a, like, problem with it. Like, yeah, I get sick every now and then because of it. Yeah, I do feel pain because of it sometimes. But, like, that's short-term pain. Like, that's short-term pain due to it. Or I could be in long-term pain and in a hospital the entire time. So I'm just lucky I'm not in the hospital. So, I don't know. I count my battles, I guess.
So, what do you think my side is like?
Tired. Especially because you're the one who deals with all the Medicaid stuff and whatever. I still have no idea what any of that stuff looks like.
My biggest battle is getting you to understand the importance of taking your medication and doing your treatment.
I understand the importance, Mom.
But you just choose not to do it.
No, it's genuinely not that. It's not that I choose not to do it. It's that I genuinely do forget somehow. Like, and I really hate it whenever you make the argument, oh, you forget to do this, but you don't forget to turn on that PlayStation 5. That's because it's a game and I'm already thinking about playing the game. But when I get home, like, throughout the day, I'm thinking, oh, once I get home, I want to play more Resident Evil. Oh, I want to get home and, like, play Stray. Oh, I want to get home and, like, play Minecraft. I'm thinking about that, like, the entire time because I'm not paying attention to the teachers. I'm not thinking, oh, when I get home, I really want to put the vest on and have it pump on my chest for 20 minutes at a velocity of 8. Or, oh, I really want to go home and put liquid in a thingy that puffs it into my lungs. I don't think about that because that's not fun. That's not fun.
It may not be fun, but doing it allows you to be able to do those things that you enjoy doing. So if you don't do those things, you then become sick. When you become sick, you don't have the energy to be able to do the things that you want and enjoy to do.
Yeah.
So my thing is, why not do it? like, if you had the choice to breathe, are you not going to breathe?
Choice to breathe.
Like, I'm not
We
going
do
to
have the
breathe, but
choice
I'm
to
still
breathe.
going to live. We can't live without breathing. We have to breathe. We have to breathe.
Well, what if it's like, I have no mouth and I must scream? Oh, well, no, he still had nostrils. You can scream through your nostrils. It's
That's not
loud.
coming through your nostrils.
There, just did it. I really love that. I love that story, though. It's a really good story.
What story is this?
I have no mouth and I must scream.
Never read it.
How? It's pretty old.
I've never read it.
Well, you don't need to read it. You can pay $5 and play the game. The oh my god. The point and click adventure game. Where you play as all 5 humans. And then 4 of the humans escape, and the last one that helped everyone escape gets tortured for eternity. Turned into a literal living mass. Which then gets its mouth taken away and it can't scream because it has no mouth. And
How did you discover this?
it's not hard to discover. It's like, it's very popular and very mainstream.
Popular amongst who?
I watch YouTube a lot.
Yeah.
And also, I like horror stories. Good horror stories. That's why I don't like horror movies. Or, I do like horror movies, but they're like comedies. I have yet to find a horror movie that actually scares me.
Okay, I can't with you, and you're about to go and segue into something else, and I'm tired.
Okay.
We can put a pin in it, and that can be a discussion for another time. We can go into your love of horror movies, and I will be the other side and talk about my dislike of horror movies.
The only horror movie you dislike is Halloween because Michael Myers scares you.
I don't like any horror movies.
How? You don't like Friday the 13th?
Let's stop. We're not getting into this
No.
now.
Just answer.
I don't like horror movies, and we will talk about that at another day and another time because I'm like super tired and I need to go to bed. It is 10:40.
You made an Invincible reference earlier. When are you gonna watch Invincible, Mom? The first 3 seasons are only 19 hours long.
Only 19 hours long.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes to an hour per episode. That's not that much. I was able to binge all 3 seasons in a single day.
Because you don't have a job. You don't have You don't have anyone that you're responsible for. You don't have other expectations of on you.
What? I did it during a school day.
Oh my god. That might have been during your period where you were failing because you're watching TV.
Not this year.
Anyway.
Last year.
But thank you for sharing and giving us a little insight into life with cystic fibrosis, the condensed version.
Also, you haven't finished The Boys. Come on. Season 5 is right around the corner, Mom.
Why are you trying to spark another conversation?
I'm not sparking another conversation. I'm telling you that you need to watch Invincible and you need to watch The Boys. And you already are like partially through season 4, aren't you?
I feel like I have done season 4.
You're partially through it. I don't think you've gotten to the part where...
Okay,
that. Yeah. But seriously, Mom, you need to watch it so you can get attached to the characters for when they die in season 5.
I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the characters. I don't need to be attached to the I think I watched the entire season 4.
Alright, yeah, sure you did. No,
But
because you said
anyway.
halfway through you got grossed out and stopped watching.
Yeah, then again, that might be true too. But anyway, yeah. Again, thank you for sharing. And I look forward to more conversations because in this hour and a half that we have discussed, there were a lot of things that popped up that would segue into other conversations that I think you would be enthusiastic about speaking.
And
But
for those
also,
other podcast episodes,
yeah,
I'm not
we'll
expecting
talking
to be
about,
paid $100, but I am expecting some form of payment.
yeah, we'll see. And I also expect that you will be interjecting when I have other guests. I think
Wait,
our
like,
first,
I have to?
our first,
I have to interject?
no, but I have a feeling that because you are who you are,
Depends on what you're talking
you're
about.
not going to be able to resist
If you're
making
talking
your
about
comments.
prices of food. Speaking of prices of food, another segue. So the prices for Food Lion's 12 packs of sodas, right? Last year at the start of the year they were $6, right? They were $6, and then no, not $6. They were what was it? They were $4, right? They were $4. All right, yeah. And then later that year, they went to $6. And I was like, all right, makes sense. Start of this year, it jumped up all the way to $10. $10. How does that make sense? Were they like just holding it back, waiting for it to build up, and then just whoa. Well, cause it's 12 sodas. Why is it $10? Why is it $10? Like, I could spend $10 on, like 2 frozen dinners. I mean, the frozen dinners, those would last me about 30 minutes. Same with the 12 pack. Those would also last me 30 minutes because, I'm a sodaholic.
So,
I do like to separate my drinks though. Sprite is a light drink. Dr. Pepper is a heavy drink. Coca-Cola is a mid-range drink.
we've had the soda conversation
Yes,
before.
I know.
We don't need to revisit it again.
Well,
But,
I haven't brought up the fact that there are mid-range drinks and soft and low drinks and high.
Anyway, you said earlier, inflation. That's what happens.
Yeah, I know. But,
Okay.
like, you never expect inflation to hit that hard, and then when it does, you're just like, geez, wow. Like, you never expect deluxe class figures to stop being $25. Then all of a sudden they bounce to 28. That's already close to a Voyager. It's just horrific. Because Voyagers are like 30, 35.
Boy, I can't wait to see your reaction when you get your first paycheck and you
Ooh.
see what all's taken out of it.
Because of taxes.
Try not to
I
cry.
hate taxes.
Try not to cry. And I think that's going to be quite an interesting experience there. I wish I could pick up the check for you, your first one, before you see it.
Wait. How much do they take off of your check? Does it vary every time? Or is
It
set
changes with the amount of your check.
amount? So, if I made, say, $1,000 a day, I would only be charged 0.0001% because I'm a high-class citizen and they barely tax billionaires.
Yeah.
It's the trickle-down effect. Guys, trust. If we keep giving the billionaires billions of dollars, it'll trickle down and we'll get $1 tomorrow. It's the trickle-down effect, guys. It works. Trust. It works.
Okay, say goodnight. because I'm like really tired and ready to go to bed. I'm going to get me a nice glass of ice water, which, oh, I already filled out my bottle. And I'm going to bed. Don't forget to put your clothes in the dryer.
Uh-huh.
I love it when you actually talk.
Maybe next one I could talk about the trickle down effect. Yeah. Keep giving the billionaires bunch of money and barely tax them, but tax us 50% of our paychecks. That makes sense.
Okay. And you're not even in the workforce yet. But any closing remarks?
Yeah, but I'm about to be.
Any closing remarks? Wow, that's insightful.
Don't watch movies that you think you wouldn't like.
Don't watch movies that you think you wouldn't like?
Yep. Like, I thought I wouldn't like the movie Terrifier. I watched it, and there wasn't really a story, so I didn't like it. So...
Follow your first mind.
Huh?
Follow your first mind. If you didn't think you were going to like it, don't watch it.
Yeah. I mean, practical effects were good. Like, the kills were great. There was just no story, so there was no point.
Okay. I was asking a closing thought.
That is a closing thought.
And you kind of segue into something else. But is that your final thought?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, my kind sir, for participating. And I think our next episode, we may have Isaac visiting us, and I think he said he wanted to talk about brands. So we'll see what young Isaac has to say about the different brands.
$1 billion
out
brands
there.
like Epic Games. Epic Games, they're $1 billion company.
Stop.
All right, sorry. Yeah.
My God. Be careful what you wish for.
Please, can I just get 5 more minutes to say one more thing?
No, save it for another time. And with that, we are ending our recording because, Lord, I am so tired. Have a good night. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm really going to re-listen to this and decide if I need to cut it up into pieces.
Don't cut it up into pieces. Average podcast hours are 3. Average podcast episodes are 3 hours.
Okay, well, we're at 1 hour and 33.
See,
so we may be good. All right. We'll stop with there. Have a good night, all.